Hello and welcome back everybody to the Leaders League Spring Cup Season 1. Sorry for the small delay in the start of Game 2. The admin was just AFKing a little bit, so not starting the lobby. The teams actually were ready, but we finally get ourselves into this game, as this is of course game number 2 if I didn't say that already. Double Rainbow versus Team Pulp. Team Pulp, they took game number 1. I don't actually remember the length of the game exactly, but it wasn't a short one. It came to the later stage. I mean, people had 20k net worth or so you can imagine how long it takes to farm up that kind of gold. But the bans actually start out rather similarly. Team Pulp ban out the Dazzle and the Centaur, whereas Double Rainbow first is the Lycan and second, are they thinking about maybe the Batrider ban now? Because the initiations from the Batrider are just so hard to go up against. It's like, how do you stop the Batrider from initiating? Yeah, sure, you can maybe draft a few heroes that help, like Shadow Demon with the Disruption, or Demonic Purge, or a Disruptor with the Glimpse. But once the Batrider gets the BKB, oh, well, okay, Demonic Purge could still help, but by that time he has the 4 staff already anyway, so can still drag them out of position. And well, the Batrider does get banned, and will Team Pulp go with the first pick Invoker now? And if they do well, Brewmaster first pick, okay. I mean, they played it last game as well to a pretty moderate success. I mean, the Brewmaster, I can't say it was all about him or anything, but he did get a lot of farm done, to be honest. I mean, you wouldn't expect a Brewmaster to just farm that much. You usually see like, oh, Brewmaster, every time you have Primal Speed you just go fight or something, but he was also farming a lot, and thanks to that they were able to actually have the items to get those team fights done. Like the Aghanim Scepter on Brewmaster early on, it gives you actually a lot of extra damage, but oh man, Team Pulp, they might have made a small mistake here, because the Doombringer comes out for Double Rainbow, and well, we all know what Doombringer does to the Brewmaster. It crushes him if he has the ultimate up. So Brewmaster, he's probably hoping for a fast Blink Dagger, just blink in, Thunderclap, and Primal Split as fast as humanly possible, just to make sure that you do not get doomed before your ultimate goes off. And well, even if the Brewmaster doesn't get doomed, any other hero doomed is still bad for Team Pulp, because that hero is just completely taken out of the equation immediately. At the moment though, their second pick, they're thinking longer about it. Do they want to go for the Mirana, which is still in the pool, or do they want some more insurance that the Brewmaster can't get a good ultimate of? Maybe pick up something like a Puck, or well, I guess a Shadow Shaman does fill the same role to some extent. Just has the Shackle for the instant Hex, not the Hex for the instant Hex, what am I saying? And Shackle for just a longer cooldown. It is channeled of course and can be stopped maybe, and well, Shadow Demon, he is the pickup for Team Pulp now, and that gives them the defensive disruptions against any target that gets doomed. And yeah, sure, it just delays out the doom a little bit, but that's still 2.5 seconds where the doom does not damage you, and you cannot damage him of course because he's disrupted up. But the second set of bans on their way with Double Rainbow first banning out the Sand King, whereas Team Pulp, they decided to actually ban out a Viper now, so we might see a Brewmaster mid lane this time as well. I'm getting things mixed up so fast already. But Viper is banned out anyway. So the secondary ban by them. What is the next target actually gonna be? Are they really thinking of maybe banning out the Puck even? I mean, with a Puck, Shadow Shaman and Doom, that would be a pretty good mid-game centric lineup. Although, would that mean that the Doom is gonna be safe lane farming? Although he can go into the jungle if they want to go a bit greedier. Off-lane Doom as well, which I'm personally not the biggest fan of, because he's just at a lack for levels so damn often then. But nope, it's gonna be the Ancient Apparition instead. And well, the AA Blasts, they caused some trouble in the last game, I guess, yeah. Wasn't anything too major, but it's still something you would probably want to avoid if however possible. But now, Double Rainbow, they have the last ban in this banning phase, plus they have the first pick in the next phase now. So what do they ban and what do they pick? The pick, of course, a little bit more important. And they have the Doom, they have the Hex and the Shackles already for the Brewmaster. But do they want to go for even more? Maybe pick up something like a Lion with his own Hex, with the Earth Spike, and not only that, for the extra burst damage with the Finger of Death as well. just to ensure that the Brewmaster actually goes down. Or well, any other hero for that matter. Even bursting down the Shadow Demon would be pretty damn nice, to be honest. But they did ban out the Mirana, so their pick now. I mean, they have one support, one core. They can go either way now. Although at the moment it doesn't look like they're going anywhere at all. As well, they have lots of bonus time left as well, so no biggie if they just wait out a little bit. Still their normal time ticking down, not even getting their bonus yet. We haven't seen a Clinks in ages. Don't think we'll see one this game, but I actually wouldn't mind a Clinks. Just building Orchid, being even a bigger of a nuisance against the Brewmaster. Although you don't want to focus all your attention on the Brewmaster as well, of course. So what do they pick up? I can't even think of any heroes because I'm just so bummed. Not even bummed, but just I can't even seem to find a word for it. But Double Rainbow Man, 35 seconds left, and they actually don't want to waste too much of their bonus time right now. It's only halfway through the draft, maybe a little bit more, but more or less so. So if they actually take way more time now, their next picks are going to be really hard because they have to do them within like 40 seconds duration. But they pick up the Nature's Prophet. So actually between the Shadow Shaman and the Nature's Prophet, that's a lot of push for them already. Not to mention split push. So they might actually want to try to avoid team fights until Doom gets like a few items, specifically the Blink as well, just to get a jump on the Brewmaster. But Team Pulp, they actually didn't hesitate at all. They picked up the Luna almost immediately after the Nature's Prophet pick. So they know what they want to go for. And well, Shadow Demon creating Luna illusions late game with the disruptions. They do a lot of extra damage, and most of it will be thanks to the bouncing glaze. But oh! Double Rainbow, they pick up the Enigma. We hopefully are gonna see massive black holes. Black hole! At least we can hope so.
Earthshaker.
And well, Earthshaker getting picked by Team Pulp. Man, I got a little bit too excited by Enigma. Forgot to think about anything else. But Earthshaker is the pick for Team Pulp, and I love to see that hero, but it's just falling off a bit. But then again, now Nature's Prophet, he has his units, probably goes for a Necrobook as well. So 3 ends plus Necrobooks plus Eidolons. That is a lot of aftershock from the Echo Slam. So in that sense, the Earthshaker pick is really nice. I'm just hoping that he can actually get his Blink Dagger with a decent timing. As Double Rainbow, their last ban was the Windrunner. And well, yes, sure, Windrunner can pretty nicely latch his shackle from the 3 ends of the Nature's Prophet. Maybe the Eidolons of Enigma, and of course stop Enigma's Black Hole from far away, because the shackle has a pretty long cast range. But Team Pulp, they banned out the Death Prophet, so they're actually kind of afraid of the push now coming out. And I would as well, especially if the Doombringer gets his Alpha Wolf, gets the pack leader's aura for the extra damage. If that comes out, that's, oh man, their push is really ridiculously strong. And Team Pulp actually, they don't have any decent counter push, so they need Earthshaker to farm up his Blink Dagger fast, so they can actually at least properly team fight, if that's the case, if the push is coming at their door. But Disruptor, the last pick for Double Rainbow, and all the combo is strong. Enigma, Kinetic Field, Black Hole, followed by Static Storm. But Team Pulp, they go for some team fight of their own, being the Tidehunter, and all the Kraken Shell definitely will help out here. Although Tidehunter is also a hero, if he gets doomed, they're screwed. And well, Team Pulp, I actually like Double Rainbow's lineup a little bit more at the moment. They have the tanky frontliner, the Doombringer. They have the Disable from the Shadow Demon, as well as even the Enigma, plus the Disruptor if he gets his silence off. And the Disruptor is actually one of the best heroes against the Brewmaster, if you can get him in the Static Storm. So this is gearing up to be a promising game, a good game hopefully for us to view, for me to cast, for you guys to view. And well, to introduce the lineups, for Team Pulp, who won game number 1 hybrid, he's up on the Earthshaker, leaving Tony Brasco to play the Tidehunter with Machine once again on the Brewmaster. Alchemist, I think it's the second game in a row he's on the Shadow Demon, leaving Revan to play the Luna. As for Double Rainbow, Saw, he will be playing on the Doombringer. Whether he'll be solo safe lane or not, it remains to be seen, as Sasha Dagon on the Nature's Prophet, probably towards the offlane with a Deny tomorrow, playing the Enigma, denying up a creep for the offlane and then rotating into the jungle. Road to nowhere, actually Shadow Shaman mid, leaving Kronos to play the Disruptor support. And well, Shadow Shaman mid, that actually gives a new element to the draft. Didn't actually watch this draft as a whole before, but now, I mean, Shadow Shaman early level 6, Enigma of course getting the extra gold, extra XP from his jungle, because Enigma is one of the fastest junglers actually. Nature's Prophet, even, well, probably not getting too much XP or gold maybe from that lane, or though it's gonna be Tidehunter versus Nature's Prophet, so I guess he's gonna get those easy levels after all. Even if he doesn't get too much farm, he should do fine against the Tidehunter with his treants and just being a ranged hero and whatnot. And well, aggressive tri lane will be there up against the Doombringer, but Doombringer can still devour up, get some farm at least, and it's a bit better than a Doom would have been on the offlane against the tri lane. Well, not a bit better, but a lot better even. But Alchemist, oh, block up the camp please. Nope, does not look like it, does not use the sentry for that. I really thought they're just gonna go and try to completely disrupt the farming of the Enigma in the jungle, just block off his camp straight away, and today actually doesn't look like they have any sentries as well that could have prevented that from happening. But the disruption goes out. Can they get the kill early on? So a nice Fisher coming out as well. It actually blocks him all the way through almost. The illusions to come in for the body block, the right clicks, a Lucent Beam, but of course doesn't have the Lucent Beam because he went for the Lunar Blessing for the extra right click. I mean, a nice try, but they needed that little bit extra, which they did not have, unfortunately for them. Would have been a really nice try by Doom. Already back to full HP with a Tango and a healing cell, but he's rotating out, and actually they did block off one camp with a sentry. But that's the pull camp. And now, well, Doom. Are they really sharing jungles now? He eats a centaur as Enigma farming up another camp. Well, he's level 2 now from this. But where is he actually going now? I mean, with the Doom jungling, that's losing a lot of time for the Enigma. I guess he maybe wants to deny a creep somewhere, or not too sure what he's going for. Whatever it is, it's just buying some time for Pulp, and actually he's going into the enemy jungle by the looks of it. But this Observer Ward will scout things out, and I think if Pulp are on their game, they can just go punish that, and punish it heavily as well. I mean, Enigma in the enemy jungle level 2, what can he really do? But they want to go mid lane, they want to set up the Fisher block, and Shadow Shaman, it's a really easy hero to gank. And well, Double Rainbow, they know that the supports are missing, but they're going in anyway. There's the disruption. Can they get the block off? He's angling for it. There's the block, is perfect. They need a body block now as well. The Thunderclap will be there for the slow. A few more right clicks. They get the first blood. Hybrid is the one to actually finish it on the Earthshaker. So good for him. If he wants to rush the Blink Dagger, awesome. He gets boots of speed first though, of course. Does make sense. But a really nice first blood. And Machine gets some free time in the lane now as well on top of that. And well, Doom, he's set high to the mid lane, but what can he really do? I mean, I guess he had the War Stomp, but just a little bit late, and now Machine should be able to get... Oh, they want to go again, Alchemist, but there's the Hex, Roton over, actually turns it around, but the disruption comes out. Can they get the Fisher again? Hybrid does get the block as well, or is it a block? Yes, it is. There's the Thunderclap, the other shock came out, dropping Alchemist low, Machine down to half HP, but that is another kill regardless, as 4.5. That's the levels for Machine, and well, Shadow Shaman not doing that bad, just flat on 4. But still has to waste the gold and mana on TPs, but his TP is still on cooldown. So with his 285 movement speed, has to run all the way home. But Machine, they're going for the Enigma now. He's gonna get caught. Tide is coming in as well. No gosh, he goes for the body block, but well, Machine with the haste, he's gonna be able to catch up Thunderclap to get the slow Soul Catcher as well, and another kill, 3-0. They get the Fisher. Nature's Prophet is blocking, going for the teleport out, disruption to stop it, and well, make it 4-0. As that's just excellent offense start. Alchemist gets the kill for that. And well, the TP, I actually thought for a second that it might happen, but of course it did not. And now Enigma, sure, he's the fastest jungler, but he's slowed down in top lane. Luna, he can farm that well, but he is level 4 up against the level 3 Disruptor and the level 3 Doom. So not doing that bad. And now the supports are coming back. Kronos taking some harassment. Luna backs off. Are they baiting this? Hybrid, well, he's low on mana, had the last clarity and still doesn't have his boots. They're in the stash. Now buys up a Magic Wand as well. Magic Wand is a pretty nice item against the Doombringer. I mean, Doombringer casts the Doom pretty damn often, and well, Disruptor, if he comes, then just getting a little extra. But now mid lane, Machine, he's just going man-mode, Thunderclap, right-click, Shadow Shaman. He just has to back off all the way home, and Machine will, if only he had a little bit more mana. There's the Hex though, but he did not overextend, and Rotom over. Oh, he's gonna get the Invis rune. I mean, he didn't have vision, well, he just knew it's not top lane. As a Machine, where's he even going? Oh yeah, he doesn't have vision. I was like, what the hell? There's a ward there, but it's a dire ward, just complete derp moment by me. Now, Sasha, Dagon. How is he actually doing against Titans? Well, he did die, but still 18 and 5 compared to Donny Brasco's 17 and 5. So he's farming up reasonably. Alchemist, oh, goes in with the sentry. Nicely done. He will get it as well, probably. Or nope. Oh, that's the problem. If you put down a sentry and you don't have actually vision there yourself, it doesn't actually spot this out. If it would have been spot on the ward, it would have been fine enough. But another sentry does get rid of a different observer ward at least. So they do get the 50 gold in the end for something. Kill score still 4-0 of course. Luna farming up pretty damn well, 32 and 17. Although the Enigma is catching up as well. He's about to hit level 5. So not doing that bad. Of course, Soul Ring just speeds up the process of farming that much more. But Nature's Prophet, oh man, he's pretty damn low. There's Ravage on Donny Brasco. He's hunting there. He will have enough mana for the Arcane Boots. But well, Nature's Prophet has backed off. But Alchemist, look at his positioning. They want to go for the kill. There's now level 6 on the Luna yet. But Donny Brasco finally comes out of his hiding spot and top lane. Lucent Beam on to Soul. Oh, they go in now. Hybrid's coming in. They get the disruption. Soulcatcher. Actually, Soulcatcher goes away. But there's the Fisher onto 2. Thunderstrike, Lucent Beam, and so even with the regeneration. Oh man, the Wrath of Nature. It wrecks Hybrid. Raven on the run as well. Enigma rotated in. Almost got the kill. Alchemist dropped low. That Wrath of Nature just did so much damage. And well, Enigma coming in as well. And Alchemist, can he get the deny? Nope. Disruptor does get the kill. So a 2-for-1 in the end. Really nice rotations by Double Rainbow. I thought that Pulp was just gonna wreck them, but no Eclipse for the burst damage. Doom just delaying his death with his regeneration from the Scorched Earth. It was plenty to just fade it out, and Enigma was at a decent enough position. Too bad he didn't have the black hole at the time, but now bottom lane, they want to go on Shadow Shaman, already got stunned. And there's the Ravage, it will pop as well, will connect on 2. Can he follow up? But there, Ether Shock, it's going to get the kill, or is it the right clicks? No, the Stout Shield, the Kraken Shield blocks too much, and Hybrid now is on the chase, but oh man. They needed one right click for that as well. The Fisher, he tried to scout for it, but now there's no follow-up to the disruption anymore, and Machine, he got glimpsed back. As everybody stays alive, 5-2 the kill score. So Double Rainbow, once again, they've slowed down the progression of Pulp. But I think they're still a little bit behind, although with the Enigma catching up in farm, I mean, you can just look at the layers, it's so colored. Well, now it got disrupted, man. Why, guys, why do you do this to me? But looking at the early graphs, around a 1.4k gold lead for Pulp, as well as a 600 XP lead. No biggie there, so anybody's game, but oh, look at this. With the Eidolons, with the Mass Serpent Wards, and a Medallion early on Enigma. They're going for the roast. That's actually some pretty big plays. And whoever will come in here, they're going to share a lot of XP, get a lot of levels, and well, the Doom could definitely use the levels. He's only level 4 Disruptor. Well, even Disruptor is better off, but this Roche, it is going to go down. The Eidolons actually are dropping down slowly. But it won't matter. It's Hybrid. Oh man, they want to get the kill on the Shadow Shaman. They get the gold for it. Machine. Oh, he gets the Fisher Machine. Thunderclap does connect. Primal Split. He needs the Boulder Toss immediately. Does get it as well. Fire Panther with the right clicks. They will kill the Shadow Shaman for a Primal Split. But there was a Roche, of course, in between as well. But Mass Serpent Wards were on cooldown because of it. And well, Enigma with the Aegis. I mean, I guess it's good enough. But yeah, it's so-so. And Double Rainbow, in the late game, they have to rely heavily on the Nature's Prophet, who is going for a Hand of Midas. Thought about going for Phase Boots, or maybe he's thinking about it now. However the direction may have been, which came out first, it's kind of weird to go for that. Just delay your Hand of Midas, but he will have it anyway. Oh, TP stop lane, we might see a huge fight. There is a black hole, of course, so he's going in. There's the disruption coming out. Cosmos, he has the Static Storm. Catches the Earthshaker, and the Earthshaker hexed up as well. Immediately taken out. Glimpse back on the Shadow Demon, and well, he's probably gonna die as well. And indeed he is. 2 fast kills, but Luna Well, the most important hero does escape, but still giving away 2 kills like that. Nothing you were probably looking at, but oh, Nature Prophet goes for the TP out. No Ravage for another 5 seconds at the time he started the TP. Would have been an easy kill on the Nature Prophet, but Nature Prophet now got away and they're going to push down the tier 1 tower top lane. And with the heroes they have, it should be rather easy. Or will it? Earthshaker is there as well. TP coming in. The Fisher comes out. Only actually stuns the Shadow Shaman. Doesn't block in anybody. And well, Tony Brasco, he came in. There's the Hex on the Luna. Will they go for the Black Hole Enigma? He wants to gear up for it. Will he actually use it as well? The Disruption comes out. They have the Eclipse if necessary. Kinetic Field doesn't keep anybody in place. But the Fisher, it blocks into the Mass Serpent was there. But Doom is dropping low. No ultimate. Already down Enigma. He wants to go for the Black Hole. Goes for the Midnight Pulse. But he just goes down and... oh, not enough mana on Revan for the Eclipse. So unfortunate, but now they're going for Enigma again. There's the Earth Enchant Totem. Oh, the Echo Slam. They will get the kill machine. No Primal Split necessary, and they will farm up the Mass Serpent Wars now as well. Oh man, Pulp, they just played that engagement to the dot. Just perfectly done. Just waiting things out. One Fisher to harass them, the second Fisher to block 2 heroes in as well. And Double Rainbow, well, they were a little bit overconfident there, I think, with the Aegis and Enigma. He lost the Aegis, he lost his life, they lost the Doombringer, who is still level 5, 10 minutes in. That's not the impact you were looking for. And speaking of impact machine, he has his Blink Dagger, of course, and he had it for the last fight already, I think. But now he even has enough gold for his Arcane Boots. He's 2, 0, and 5. He's 4.7k net worth, the highest on the board by 1.3k. The next on their own team is Revan. Up on the Luna, but oh, we're gonna see another fight. They still have the Ravish. Will he pop it though? It would have hit free. He's keeping on to it. There's the Static Storm. Hybrid has to run away as well, but Tony Brasco is actually gonna fall down. Or is it the Magic Wand? Yep, he goes down, and now Hybrid has to escape. Klims back, and well, that was an awkward engagement. Shackled up, and I really thought he should have gone for the Ravish there, but I guess he felt that there's not enough follow-up, so keeping it for the next team fight, just giving away 2 just to maybe get a few more in return later on. But the tower, oh, Demonic Purge mid lane onto 2. Is he really thinking to kill this off solo? 4 stacks of Shadow Poison? I mean, there's no way you can get the kill. That was questionable by Alchemist. And they, oh, blink in Primal Split, but there's more no Thunderclap. He gets the Boulder Toss on the Enigma, but man, that was a big blunder to be honest. But he gets the kill nevertheless, so now Rotom over, taking some damage, there's the Gush, and now will we see that Ravage, the Glimpse? The Ravage comes out just before, connects some free, Shadow Shaman dropping low, the Earth Panda, they will get the kill, Thunderclap, one more right click, oh no! The Thunderclap didn't come out immediately, was waiting for it. So, they missed on one kill, they are going for Kronos now, Saw coming in, he has his ultimate ready. Man, they just missed on an important kill there. That should have been a 100% kill. Well, I guess 100% not enough. You need more. Top lane though, Revan just split pushing the tier 2 tower. As tier 1 tower the target. Oh, blinking, but not enough mana for the Thunderclap. The Fisher comes out, the Gush is there as well. Finally the Thunderclap comes. That should be the kill. Anchor Smash. Oh no! The War Stomp, I saw the Anchor Smash. It's not enough now. Oh my god, that War Stomp onto free. Just saving his life, and now Luna, he TP'd out back to base after pushing it out. Wrath of Nature to try to slow down the push. But the tower should fall in the end anyway. But man, those heroes are just escaping on Double Rainbow. Pulp, they really should be more ahead at the moment. And well, looking at the gold, it's 4k in the favor of Pulp. XP, 4400 or so. But Tony Brasco, he picks up his Blink Dagger now. Buys it up from the side shop. Revan has his drums, power treads, and Ring of Aquila. Nothing else at the moment. Still needs to tank up, needs to get the BKB for sure against what Double Rainbow has. Although, well, Black Hole goes through BKB. Oh, the Sprout is there on Revan, but the TP is coming in immediately to assist. Mass Serpent was to try to block in Hybrid. There's the Hex as well. Oh man, the Earthshaker. The disruption didn't come out in time. And well, the Soul Catcher missed as well. The Demonic Purge was there on the Nature Prophet, but they just have to back off. Alchemist dropped so damn low as well, and another pretty decent engagement for Double Rainbow there. Just getting the tower. Oh no, the Shadow Team actually got the deny on tower, so I guess that's good for him. A deny tower for an Earthshaker, although that was 2 TPs as well. I think Double Rainbow came out a little bit ahead in that exchange there. As you can see, Enigma still farming up the jungle. He's going for a straight up BKB, has the Ogre Club as mech, finished on Doombringer, and cannot be said the same for Pulp. Oh, the glimpse of Tony Brasco, but it wasn't enough to actually make him go back to home completely. So he can fight. Oh, Machine. Blinking Thunderclap onto 2 Primal Split. Who is he going for? He's going for Nature's Prophet now. Gets the boulder dust. The right clicks are coming in. Fire Brand as well. He wants to go for the TP out, but it's not there in time. Can they chase down somebody else? Throw somebody up in there. Maybe so. They pop the drums. They want to go for Kronos. Actually, throw Kronos up in the air. The Doom was on Donny Brasco, but it's about to wear off. And now they're going to go for the kills. A nice war stop again. But oh, Static Storm by Kronos. It catches 2 with the kinetic field. He might survive. 9 HP. Are you kidding me, Machine? He's going to chase him down now. He wants vengeance. He's like, how dare you make me chase? He even uses the blink for it. And now so in some trouble as Luna comes in as well. Eclipse is on cooldown now, so they do back off. And Machine now, can he get the blink out? Shadow Shaman, no blink dagger on him yet because of all the deaths he received early. So he actually had to go for double bracers. Oh man, that's such a shame for a mid lane Shadow Shaman to have to go for double bracers and still not have a blink dagger 15 minutes in. That's not ideal, or the when again, double rainbow, nothing has gone ideally for them so far. Well, Sasha Dagon, he's closing in on his Necrobook, I guess. Finds a double damage room as well if they want to fight. Does look like they want to push down mid lane, and well, all the heroes on Pulp are so low. But with the Blink Ravage on Donny Brasco, I think they can defend this actually. Even if he gets glimpsed back, if he gets the Ravage off before, it's gonna be enough. And well, the Static Storm is on cooldown as well. They should be aware of it. The Doom also on cooldown. Oh, a nice deny again. He gets glimpsed back. He's gonna pay for his life. Or is he? There's the Ravage up onto all 5 heroes. Anchor Smash onto Road to Nowhere. He doesn't even get the Hex off, but never mind, he does. A clutch mech by So, but the Eclipse comes out. Will it do enough damage? Yes, it will by the looks of it. He's under the Mass Serpent, or at least some of it, but he already killed off 2. The Black Hole comes out by Enigma. He was so low at the time already, only caught 2. And Machine, the Static Storm comes out. They have to run away. They are still alive. TP out by Nature's Prophet of Kronos. I don't think he's going to be as lucky. The Fisher to block him up. Well, not a block, but just a slowdown as Machine. I really thought he's going to blink in, Thunderclap, get the kill. A little bit too late, but still 3-4-0. Just look at the HP on Pulp. All of them, they just got kited, but they managed to survive. In the Eclipse, it did so much there. First, a few ticks of it went into the creeps, but all the rest just straight up heroes. Doom went down, Enigma took so much punishment as well. I mean, he got the Black Hole off, but by that time they didn't have enough follow-up damage. The Static Storm was not there. Mass Serpent wards were used a little bit farther back here for the tower, whereas the Black Hole was around here, so it didn't actually reach the Black Hole properly. So there just wasn't any damage going into the Black Hole, and well, that's one of the biggest issues for them. I mean, Pulp, they just focus Shadow Shaman as well, so just to make sure he doesn't get the Hex Shackles and their Shock off properly. And well, he got the Hex, but that was about all he did, and well, that puts him even farther back from his Blink Dagger, even though the tower went down, but a nice deny was there by Shadow Demon. I can't believe he didn't die for that. That disruption, and of course the Ravage to follow up, man, just exquisite execution. It was much to my liking. My cup of tea. Okay, I should just stop sprouting nonsense. But looking at the Earthshaker now, he's sitting on 1.1k gold, Arcane Boots, Magic Wand. So 1000 away from the Blink Dagger. Not super fast, but a pretty decent timing for that. Looking at the graphs now though, which is probably oh, no, looking at the graph, Machine has the double damage when it will expire. I really thought he's gonna blink in, but no, he was waiting for the Aghanim Scepter before, and that's a lot of extra damage in the fights. But they're 10k XP ahead, Pulp, that is. They're just winning the fights. They're farming at the same time, while the entirety of Double Rainbow have been grouping up. And all gold, 5500 or so. Not insurmountable, but 18 minutes in, it's a really substantial lead, especially in the XP, because they have level 2 ultimates on the Luna as well as the Tidehunter almost. Tidehunter has the Ravage, even if it's not level 2, it should be big enough. And while Roshan is going on, they're going for the tower. Donny Brasco wants to, oh, a nice feature onto 2 Shadow Shaman, drop slow Machine, blinks in, a few right clicks, the mech comes out, but there's the Eclipse level 2 Machine. Well, he gets doomed, but what does it matter if you already lose 2 and Roshan now? Can Enigma actually finish that up? Disruptor, he's going down as well, and oh, Enigma drops low. Wrath of Nature does a lot of damage again, but Disruption up onto the Enigma. 4 already down. Make it 5 as well. He can't go anywhere. Ultra kill for the Luna. Well, just the Eclipse, it's too much. And GG gets called. Pulp 18 minutes in. they just weathered the push of Double Rainbow. They got their XP, they got their level, they got their core items, and well, just took teamfight after teamfight on top of awesome Ravages all around, and well, Brewmaster of course as well. Just the Primal Split, you can't fight up against that, at least not ideally, and well, Double Rainbow, they face the punishment that Pulp were able to just dish out to them. So this is it for the time being. The next game from Leaders League, the last round of 16 match for this cup, will be at 19 CET. I myself will be casting it almost 100%. So be sure to come back, tune in later on. But for now, just one song, maybe two to finish up the stream. And I thank you all for tuning in and supporting this cup, of course. If you want to support it even further, be sure to buy the ticket on Dota TV. You get a pretty nice HUD with it. Or if you want to support us, be sure to follow us on Twitch, on our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com/Heflatv. And well, if you don't want any ads, want some more perks, be sure to subscribe from us. More perks are incoming as we just got the subscribe button, but no ads will be there already. And of course, you get a little star on the chat as well for it.